Anambra First Lady spotted feeding the poor and homeless in the US. The Anambra State Governor's wife, Mrs Obiano, has been spotted feeding the poor and homeless in Texas, Houston, in the United States. This is so hypocritical and unbelievable that country that is one of the poorest in the world is feeding another country that is one of the richest in the world. Hi guys, you're watching Chiki series. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. I quite appreciate that. It's good to have you around again. And if you're new to this channel or you've been watching without subscribing, kindly click on that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon. That way you get notification whenever I upload a new video. So I saw this post on Facebook of Anambra State Governor Mrs. Obiano feeding the poor and the less privileged in the United States. So it was a bit funny and at the same time very annoying to me that she will leave her state, Anambra, in the southeastern part of Nigeria, where there are so many people that live less than $2 a day, to fly to US, that is among the richest countries in the world, and also have social structures for their citizens, to go and feed the homeless and the less privileged that are already benefiting, collecting allowance from the government. This is so bizarre. This is so hypocritical. In short, I don't even know how to classify it. I don't know how to explain this. It is very laughable. Is it that they don't have enough poor people in Anambra State? When I saw it, I was kind of taken aback. I was a bit shocked. Then, on a second thought, I said, let me come and share it on this platform so I can have your comments. Honestly, I don't know what is wrong with our leaders. Sometimes I tend to wonder whether they are cursed because most of them are very selfish and very, very unpatriotic. When they get to power, they don't think about their fellow citizens. They don't even think about their constituencies for those ones who are representing in the House of Assembly. All that there is for their selfish interest, their family, how they will amass the wealth and feed their family and forget about the masses that voted them into that place. You left your people suffering and you've gone to US that already taking care of their citizens and they have infrastructures for their citizens to go and feed their own homeless and poor people. Shame on you. I find it very heartbreaking and annoying that some people are online defending this woman. This lady was spotted sometime in an event wearing Gucci sunglasses of over 1 million naira, and people were also defending her. And this time around, people were saying that the feeding she did, it wasn't really feeding the homeless, it was cancer program, sensitization program. I don't care whether it's feeding the homeless or cancer sensitization. Why must she be doing that in the US? There are so many illiterate people back home that she will also invest her time and energy in sensitizing them so that they'll be able to prevent some of the infectious diseases. So people should stop making excuses for these leaders. I can see that some Nigerians, they like their chains. People who are suppressing you guys, who are making things very difficult. Some of them, their children are abroad. I saw a lot of pictures this time around of graduation of children of Nigerian politicians from UK, US, Canada, name it. They're all over the world, scattered all over the world in different schools, but they will never make schools at home. Back in Nigeria, very conducive for learning. They will never fix the amenities nor infrastructures. They are good at taking the money, the public funds, and use it in training their children abroad, paying their school fees in very expensive school, and also going for medical tourism, and they cannot build any standard good hospital. During campaign, they come with their promises, and once they get into the public office, they lock their door. They don't look at the citizens. They don't even bother to know what the problem is in their constituencies. Some of them that are senators, they don't care. They pocket the money. They're only there for themselves and their family. It is so shameful. It is so disgraceful. But on the other side of it, the citizens don't even care. It's like they like these people because they keep voting them. Each election that comes, they don't hold them accountable. They don't care whether they executed the promise that they made in their campaigns or not. So this is the reason why I say that Nigerians, they love their chance, because I can't see any person in his or her right senses that will vote somebody in for the second time, somebody that never fulfilled his campaign promise. It is very heartbreaking that most of these governors, when you go to the state where they've governed as governors, the states on the roads are in deplorable condition. They don't even have infrastructures to start with. Most of the infrastructures are decayed. They don't even bother to repair it or redo it. I know some people will come to the comment section to leave me comment to support their actions. If you're one of those people doing it, I'm so ashamed of you. You are one of those people that love his or her shins. So continue. And again, Nigeria that is very rich, they've depleted the resources, they've made Nigeria to be poverty capital of the world. More than 50% of Nigerian population live less than $2 a day. And this was the reason why I was pissed off when I heard that Anambra State Governor's wife was doing charity work in the US, whether feeding the homeless. It sent me crazy. I couldn't place it because that's the height of unpatriotism to your own people. You don't want to feed your own homeless people. You decide to go to US to feed them, even if it's sensitization, like I said. First of all, sensitize their people. Charity begins at home. You can't leave your people and run to US. US, they have a lot of resources. And also be rest assured that US has good social security system. These people that she was feeding apparently must have been on benefit. They must have some allowances. Honestly, I don't really understand her motive for doing that. And that is the reason why I say that leaders, Nigerian leaders and politicians are the biggest problem Nigeria has. Nigeria is a blessed country full of economic resources, but the leaders, they've decided to waste it. Nigeria has been exporting crude oil for over 30 years now, but I don't really see anything to show for it. And that was the reason why El Rufai enrolled his son in public school and renovated the school. People were applauding him. But I didn't find it a bit interesting because at the end of the day, these were the things they would have done earlier than now. They were supposed to fix the school. People in government are supposed to fix the school and make sure that the children they get the best of education that is very good for them to build themselves and be able to secure their future. But the annoying thing is that these children, they don't give them good education, and even when they graduate from school, they don't have any job waiting for them. Universities churn out lots of graduates every year with no job opportunities for them, with their no hope of livelihood. So I don't even know. They keep complaining about Yahoo boys and they don't think about how to solve the problem from the roots. You keep arresting Yahoo boys, then find a way to provide jobs for these youths so that they can be engaged and be more productive. However, don't get me wrong, I'm not promoting Yahoo business as an alternative for not having a job. Rather, I'm trying to make the government see that there is a problem. They should get to the root cause of the problem before they'll be able to find a sustainable solution. Otherwise, they are wasting their time. Honestly, in Nigeria, the rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poorer. The margin of inequality is drastically increasing and is getting wider because these children that even studied abroad, by the time they come to Nigeria, if at all they're gonna come back, their parents will help them get the best jobs. They will help the children, the citizens that didn't find any means to travel abroad to study. And this makes them to keep getting richer and they keep looting, acquiring more wealth for themselves and their father who has already retired. And if care is not taken, these days when they retire from governor, they go over to Senate. From there, they keep looting the country dry. Just look at the deplorable state of this road and tell me the reason why we not say that the leaders and politicians are wicked. They are very, very wicked. Otherwise, they should find a way to fix this road. They're making things more difficult for the common man. This road is not accessible. And then look at the higher institution. They don't have enough chairs to sit on. Some people are sitting on the floor. And yet, the school authority doesn't think it's necessary for them to be very comfortable while they get around their education, while they listen to their lectures. In some primary and secondary school in some states, you can even see worse things. There was one video I saw sometime in rainy season that was being circulated all over internet of a school that the roof was leaking and the rain was pouring into the classroom. The teachers and the kids were there waiting for the rain to stop for them to continue their educational activities. Now, looking at this class here, there is no single chair, no seat for the children to sit on. They are practically lying on the floor. It is so sad that Nigerian government find it so difficult to provide infrastructures for children, essential and basic infrastructure for the children to have good development and to be able to learn very well in a comfortable environment without any problems. At least when you come to school, you need to be very comfortable to be able to understand what the teacher is teaching and to be able to assimilate very well and think very well. Under this environment, under this condition, tell me how these children are going to understand what they're being taught, how they're going to be very productive. Anyway, and when it comes to water and sanitation and potable water, that one is another ball game altogether because some people still fetch water from the stream. There is no pipe-borne water, so it makes it difficult for people to have clean water for drinking. And it pains me the most that instead of government and political leaders to think about how they will move the country forward, the next thing they do now is to run to Dubai. Dubai that has they started producing oil before and they've been able to use their resources and make their country to be better. Now they go to Dubai and give them the country's money, the public funds. Anyway, just listen to this interview that a Nigerian man had with the Dubai, how they move forward. According to him, there is no inequality, but in Nigeria we have a lot of
A
inequality.
lot of people wonder how Dubai became a very big, famous, and rich city.
You see, if you're comparing with Nigeria, listen to this. Nigeria has oil before than Dubai. It's a history. They are more rich than us. They have agriculture, they have mining, they have everything. You name it, they have it. Am I right or wrong? When you have a true leadership, which we have nothing, but we have everything because we have the right leadership. That's the only thing you need, a right leader for your country, not corruption. That's what brings your country at the top. You don't need anything. We want water, we don't have agriculture, we don't have mining.
That's quite interesting.
And that's Sheikh Mohammed. Number one, he doesn't know number two, he needs only number one. He says, I don't know, there's no number two in my book. Only number one.
And yeah, he doesn't ride in a convoy. Is that true?
So you guys just had it. I'm waiting for the true leader that will lead Nigeria out of poverty and lead Nigeria into the promised land. And again, somebody that will make Nigeria to be free of inequality, because that one is another problem in Nigeria. When the rich is in their own corner, the poor people are in their own clique. At the end of the day, the money that belongs to the public is being used by the politicians to fund their expensive lifestyle. So let me know what you guys think about Anambra State Governor's wife feeding homeless in the US, about the whole situation in the country. I know some people are provoked by this video, but in the comment section, just try to be civil. Otherwise, I'm going to get you blocked, okay? I'm going to sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. And remember to share this video with family and friends if you love it. And also remember to give thumbs up if you love it as well, because it helps in the promotion of the video. And remember to subscribe to my channel if you've not done already. And I'm going to catch you in my next video. Bye.